Hey everybody, this is Sunny Justice with It's a Criming Shame. Now, of course, before we get into the NICOLA Bully case, I'm just going to ask, if you are not a subscriber of this channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so that when we do upload a video or when we do a live, that you will get all the notifications. Now, if you don't mind, please hit that like and share as well. Now let's get into it. Okay, you guys. So if you don't know who Curtis Media is, Curtis Media is someone that was following the NICOLA Bully story. I reported on it many of times about the harassment that they were doing to him while he was at Penny Caravan's little farm area there. So that's when the police cop guy says, hey, you're not doing anything wrong. And then within a couple of days, he gets arrested for something that happened back on February 19th of him being in the Cordon area. Anyways, so he had a video that he just put out yesterday, and that video was made previously, but now that his 3 months is over, he can now finally do NICOLA Bully videos should he desire. So I really want to talk about this because I found it so interesting that I'm absolutely going, there's no way. There is no way that they could have not have found her. That either they did the most pathetic job ever to me, okay, my opinion, or else she simply wasn't in there. Because as he was recording and doing, throughout his video, there are spots there, guys, that are just unbelievably, ridiculously shallow. And you're looking at it like, wait a second, if I can see the rocks above the water and that area is very shallow, what body is going to get across those rocks? It was a very much of an eye-opener for me to watch Curtis Media's video. And again, if you guys don't know who he is, his link is in the description of this video. So make sure you go check out that video. And he has another one coming out, which is going to have Paul Ansel in it. And it's going to have the cops and the lady in red that had was following him or whatever. And there's one more thing I'm forgetting. But either way, I'm so looking forward to that video from Curtis Media. It was just by chance, by hapstance, that all of this happened the other day when he went to go get his GoPro. Anyways, all I know is that to me and you guys that are watching this, it seems ridiculously unfathomable that they either could not find NICOLA Bully, which doesn't make sense. When you look at these pictures and you look at the shallow areas and you think about where NICOLA Bully was found and that she would have had to go through all these areas where literally you would bottom out any second in a boat, let alone you could walk across it probably at about a little over ankle deep in certain spots. So it's crazy. Okay, you guys, so I went back to Curtis Media's video and I wanted to show you the specific parts, to look at here. So this is in fast motion here, and then I'm going to put it in slower for you guys, okay? So follow me along here. So look it. So now I have it at slower, and then it's going to go even slower, right? Look how shallow that water is, first of all, just in this particular spot. Look how shallow that is. And then when it goes and it pans to the right, again, those are it's because there's like a bunch of little rocks there. I mean, it's almost to the point that literally a duck would literally have to walk on his feet just to keep going on through the water. That's how shallow it is. It's one of those things, you guys, where literally you could just walk in, barely get your ankles wet, maybe a little bit more. And, well, once you first go into it, but it's not even deep, you guys. Like, how, you guys, I'm sorry I'm getting excited here, but I'm just like, I'm so absolutely amazed at how frigging shallow there's a lot of spots up until the point that her body came to lay to rest. I don't know how. I don't know how anyone could have missed it, first of all. Like, how, with all the searching going on, especially in the shallows, right? Like, what, do you think overnight she just went from there to basically about a quarter of a mile before her landing spot underneath that brush? You guys, honestly, I'm just kind of like in shock because, you know, when I was listening to Curtis Media, and I'm just sitting here going, there's no way. Like, there's just no way. I don't even know what else to say. That rhymed, by the way. I'm a poet and I know it. So let's go through some more pictures. Okay, you guys, so just take a look at this picture right here. It's actually not even deep. But I wanted to show you this picture because, you know, like, look at the stuff that's in the water and coming out on the sides. And at no point did she get hung up there at all. I don't know. Now, remember, the water was really low on that day. And the searchers were in the water within like 2 to 3 hours. So, at the end of the day, they even threw a stick in the water and it didn't even move. That's how slow moving that water was, regardless. We all know it from looking at video footage that the water was barely moving, and that's hence why I keep calling it like almost like a slough. It's just there, stagnant. So just the width of this, okay, you guys? Right? Your boat's going down there, okay? You're gonna see what's on the sides regardless. Okay, we all seen Peter Falding's boat go in the water, and we saw that there was another gentleman with him, and he's kind of looking off, you know, at the sides. But look how thin this is. This is just crazy to me that way before these points, it's still shallow. How did NICOLA Bulley get past those points without getting caught if she was in the water? I just don't get it. I mean, even if the psychic medium Jason Rothwell said he saw that she was floating down about a quarter of a mile prior to NICOLA Bulley's resting spot. I mean, again, maybe the water was higher that particular day on the 19th, but still, you guys, it wouldn't be that much deeper, like, in all honesty. So I don't get it. Do you guys get it? You guys, I'm just kind of blown away by watching that footage. I mean, you guys, even the weir. When you think about the weir and you think about the fact that they had to go back and test because the coroner asked them to, you know, and the guy had to basically roll over it to basically see if his body could get over it. And even then you're wondering, okay, so like if you hit this big slab concrete that's going by, you know, and even then you're going, like, honestly, so did this big burst of a wave come and go, whoop, let me help you over? You know, it's just crazy to me after watching that video footage, and I can't say it enough, you guys, and I know a lot of you guys already know exactly what I'm talking about, but honestly, it just, when I saw this footage, I was like, I'm agreeing with Curtis Media. Like, she did not, to me, go in that bench area. And if she by chance did, then they really did, to me, a bad job of searching for her. You know I'm not an expert, but come on. They didn't find her. Remember that. It was a psychic medium that found her on the 19th. With all the searching they did, and look, you know, with all that thin area that's all around and those very shallows that you would literally have to pull your body through. I just don't get it. Do you? Okay, so let's look at this piece of footage, okay? Now it's in slow-mo, and then it's going to go into slower mo. Like, I wish you guys could see, like Curtis did, just how shallow that area is. And it's just amazing to me that throughout that journey of a mile long, the shallow spots where you just go, no, like, this isn't possible. And if it is, how? Like, come on, right, guys? I mean, come on. In that whole stretch, it's so shallow, you know, you would have seen something. Like, you would have seen NICOLA Bulley. Like, look at you guys. Like, I don't even know how to comprehend this, to be honest. Okay, guys, so, what do we say here? Because it is just so unfathomable that, like I said, this section that you're looking at, you know, how do you not see someone's body in all that search time? All the people that are walking around, all the searchers, it honestly just doesn't make sense to me. There's nothing that has made sense about the NICOLA Bulley story, sadly, you know, and it just continues and continues and continues. You can't make hide nor hair out of the timeline, truly, right? So if anyone wants to keep saying all these different factual things, you know, there's very few facts in the NICOLA Bulley case that actually you can literally try to gather. But because of all the inconsistencies from the police, from the media, you know, and then other channels are trying to, you know, propagate their own theories and timelines and different things as well. Anyways, I don't really use those, but it gets so confusing. I mean, heck, just the dog tag alone is confusing. Anyways, you guys. All right, leave your thoughts in this video. Don't forget, check out Curtis Media's longer version of this video. It's about 51 minutes, the entire thing. Again, the link is in the description of this video. Appreciate your guys' time. Again, please leave your comments. You guys know I do appreciate those. I know that sometimes it's hard to get to them all, but, you know, I try to look at them, even if I haven't acknowledged them, that's for sure. A lot of times I'm just trying to scroll down and keep up with a lot of the comments that are out there. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this vid. Please give this video a like and a share. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Ay, what a brain buster.